I think I'm live. Let me see. Live. Let me see. Shake your body, waste your body, what you do, break your body, off your body, work your body, in the backseat of your Maserati. Shake your body, waste your body, what you do, break your body, off your body, work your body, in the backseat of your Maserati. Jump it down, just wanna see you touch the ground. Come shot girl, Vanessa, shake your body like a belly dancer, like a belly dancer, like a belly dancer. Like a belly dancer, shake your body like a belly dancer. Jump it down, just wanna see you touch the ground. Come shake your dancer, shake your body like a belly dancer. Jump it down, just wanna see you touch the ground. Come shake your dancer, shake your body like a belly dancer. Jump it down, just wanna see you touch the ground. Come shake your dancer, shake your body like a belly dancer. Hello, Anthony Vlog. Before you sleep, thank you. It's 11 p.m. But thank you. If you please hit that thumbs up. Thank you. This storm here has caused a lot of damage in Central America. I talked about this storm about a week ago when it was over here, over South America. Thank you for being here. Michael's Drones and RC, hello. There's been a lot of damage caused by this storm. I was going to look at a little bit of it today. Hello, Bernie Pogge. How are you? Good to see you, and thank you for coming in, my friends. Appreciate this. Yo, please hit the thumbs up. Anyone want to share me out, you're welcome to. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this storm here a little bit. This is a hurricane that is in Central America. That's in between the USA and South America. But yeah, on Twitter it shows a lot of damage, a lot of things. So I'm going to go ahead and go there. Hurricane Julia is responsible. This was 1 hour ago. It says for 28 deaths. That's not good. There's some flooding. And Central America has a lot of poor people, and it's not very rich in Central America. But yeah, this is the same storm that I talked about like a week ago. I want to cover a little bit of it, but it's all good. I'll just be clicking on different things and reading a little bit as I go. This was a tropical storm over in this area where my cursor is, like a week ago. And I did a video on it, and it increased into a hurricane. I know someone from this area. I do. I personally know someone from this area. It's not so much the wind, it's a lot of rain. This was Sunday, 8 a.m. advisory. Hurricane Julia is slowly weakening as it moves farther inland across Nicaragua, dumping heavy rain across Central America. Hello, Bobana
in Balio's channel. Thank you for coming in, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you. I am subscribed. Let me play a little background music, y'all. They got an ad on this. But for people that don't know, these hurricanes cause a lot of damage. Thank you all for being here. It has made landfall and it's moving inland. I mean, I don't know a lot about this storm because this is not in my country. The National Hurricane Center had warned of life-threatening surf and rip conditions along the coast of El Salvador and Guatemala. That's where I know a fella from, down in Guatemala. I worked with a guy, and this storm did cause a lot of damage, and it's still in Central America. The threat of mudslides and extremely heavy rainfall. Like I say, these people, a lot of them, they don't have a whole lot. 5 people right here from the same family. I won't read what it says right there at the top. Response agency announced that 5 people from one family had died in a house destroyed due to the disaster, including a soldier who participated in the search. I kind of don't like reporting on this stuff, but it's affecting, people. There's mud, there's floods, there's a lot of damage. I've seen earlier some houses damaged and stuff. Hurricane drenches Central America. I think in a minute I will roll up to that map I had in the beginning is exactly where this storm is. But it's cut across Nicaragua, going up the coastline of Guatemala. I don't mean to bore nobody. I'm sorry, but I like to do this a little bit on this channel I have here. I have a premiere coming up tonight with UFOs and strange events. I could really show y'all some stuff, but I'm going to do that on another day. How they manipulate the weather and they cause these hurricanes to cause a lot of downpours. All right, what is today? Tuesday? This is where the storm should be right now. But it's not that the storm is weak. It's that the storm drops a lot of rain. A whole lot of rain. Hurricane Julia peak intensity while making landfall in Nicaragua on October 9. It formed October 7 and dissipated October 10 at 85 miles per hour winds. Here's some live video here. Heavy downpour and some winds. Some damage over here going on. People do all they can, to protect their businesses and their homes and put some plastic or whatever. If you're watching the rerun of this, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, it cut across and see all these cloud and all that and the Red is where the most rainfall is. I don't know why that stopped, but it's playing again. And it's going to go up the coast here and probably stick along this coast and cause more rain and more damage up through here. I hope not. So I already caused enough damage. I don't try to get. Hello, Shaz73. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. I'm glad you found my channel here, my friends. Thank you, thank you. You got over on Chaz73 channel is about as many as I have on Super Dave 44 subscribers. So we've been moving along together, and I didn't even know that. Thank you for being here. I was covering the storm in Central America. That's what I'm gonna do with my 45 channel. Like I say, there's a premiere tonight. You know, different strange events and weather occurrences, and things like that. Even weather modification. You know how they change these hurricanes to dump a lot of you know rain and be more intensive. I appreciate you coming here. I wasn't going to be live too long, but over here like a week ago, if you see my cursor, you do. Yeah, I see it over here, right above South America. It was just a tropical storm, and this sucker is taking its course over here, and it's going up somewhat through Central America. It could hit this ocean right here. It could now and go up back through Mexico and cause a lot of damage up through Mexico. Nobody knows exactly what it's going to do, but they try to forecast. It's a whole lot of damage. Just like the Hurricane Ian caused a lot of damage in Florida. Looks like this one here is going to do much of the same thing. Here's a poor fella in front of his home. I tell you, as I was saying a while ago, there's a lot of poor people down in Central America. Hello, Jim Davison, my friend. Good to see y'all. What cat is at it? Yeah, I was watching your other video on this one. Well, thank you. Deborah B., this is scary, praying for all the people and animals. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah. Thank you for being here and coming here. I don't know a lot about this region, but that's why a lot of these people come to America. The United States is to get out of poverty and leave, the strenuous things of their country tries to hold them down. There's not enough jobs in their country, and just whatever, reason. I would try to get out of a poor country too. Tropical storm Julia strengthened into a hurricane as it approached the eastern coast of Central America. That's what these storms do. Here's some footage. If I had to estimate by looking at that wind, I'd say that wind was 90 miles per hour strong. Hurricane Julia sweeps across Central America, could bring heavy rain, and it did. But as y'all see, Nicaragua, Guatemala is being, hit by this storm, and that's tragic, y'all. Hurricane Julia hits. I'll start this over. Hello, Mike Smith. Good to see you. And Leslie Bosler. Yeah, this is going on all over the earth, isn't it, Deborah B? You remember Mike Smith? We talked about this like a week ago when this storm was above South America. Well, it's hitting Central America. Hits Nicaragua with torrential rainfall. And this is the result of that hurricane. It's doing what it did, what Ian did to Florida. This is doing it to Central America. Yeah, I know. I don't get notifications hardly anymore. It may be something to do with that glitch that took a lot of channels' monetization down for a little while. I noticed a couple of them channels has got their monetization back, and that's a good thing. Because I sure need mine on my other channel, just for the purpose of it being there, I would feel hurt if they took it away. Hurricane Julia makes landfall in the Caribbean and Central America. I keep reading like the same thing on every topic, on every picture. One tropical storm is on its approach by way of the Caribbean and Central America, the 10th hurricane to date this season. But America only got, I'd say America, the USA got affected by one, and they called for what, like 12 or 14? So it goes to show they don't really know how many really will develop. They must have was trying to develop. I have some weather modification information and all them patents and stuff. One day I was going to do a stream on all them patents. I was going to sit here and name and count each and every one of them. I was going to do that. But yeah, here's the path it took from where I was saying a while ago. It was above Caraco, or what do you call that? Caracho? Yeah, Caracho. And it streaked across here as a tropical storm, and it gained hurricane strength. And look at it. It hit Nicaragua, Honduras, and now it's approaching Guatemala. But it's not exactly on that same path. Let's see what this little video got. I won't take much of y'all's time. Hello to Heart of Zany. Good to see you, my friend. And Jim Davison, thank you. Leslie Bosler, thank you. Yeah, I'm reporting. You're not going to see a lot of this on the mainstream media. They may show some damage like they did in Florida, but when the event is over, the media is gone. Like Rush Limbaugh used to call them the drive-by media. That's what they do. They drive by and cause damage and report damage. But once the damage has occurred, they're gone. But this is how it looks out here. I can also find it, I think, on that other. This is the storm right now, y'all. This is a live satellite picture. So it looks like it's getting pretty big still. It's causing a lot of rain. Yeah, I don't really know the intensity. I just saw a while ago 75-mile-per-hour winds. But as you can see, this storm is pretty big still and is causing a lot of rain and thunderstorms. Let me look at one more thing. Actually, try to pull two more things up. I'll find it on this other thing here. It probably won't show it the same. This is what I used for that Pacific storm. Now you can't see it the same way. I need to learn how to put clouds on this. But this is the eye of the storm right in the middle of the screen there. It doesn't show the intensity of anything on land. This is live. Right now, this is live. Earth's global map of the wind and the flow of the wind, and looks like a pretty well-defined eye. Everyone remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, professional part. How do you keep getting not blue, man? What's going on here? I thought you were blue. Or is that on my other channel? What is going on? I'm thinking about taking all the mods off and starting over as everyone comes back in. Yeah, I can do that, Let's look at that one in the Pacific. And this was a pretty big storm. It looked like it's headed back up north. I think there's a timeline on this. Let's try to pull up a timeline. Let's go back when this was a more well-defined storm. I'm not sure the winds on this either, so y'all don't hold it to me. It's just that these storms, this doesn't happen very often out in the Pacific, as Jim Davison said on my video the other day. This is very rare right here. I'm gonna go up to now, and then I'm gonna show what they show as a future, in the future. So let's see what it looks like according to what they think is going to happen. This 8 hours from now, another 8 hours. This would be going into tomorrow. I said maybe Vancouver, Canada, but if this is the way it really goes, which this is just a model prediction. So I would have been off a little bit according to the wind currents, but if it goes back up north, which there's another one right below that, or the remnants of that one. That's crazy, y'all. There'll be like two in the Pacific. Wow. So it really will never really go away until it fades out. If it fades out, they try to stop California from getting rain. That's why California is in such a drought. They use these weather modification tools that they have. And this is what, Alaska? This is Alaska. So like in the next couple of days, Alaska's going to be dealing with, like, look at these churns all over the ocean, man. There's another one. They're just churning out there. It's like mini hurricanes. As long as they're not hitting land and causing, that's above what, Japan? The islands of Japan. Somebody was questioning me typhoons in one of my videos also. Typhoons is what's down in here in what we consider as South America. Yeah, I sent them a video and this is the way I understand it to be, that typhoons are down there and hurricanes. I may be off a little bit, I may be wrong, but above the so-called equator would be hurricanes, I thought. Y'all correct me on that if I'm wrong. I may not know what I'm talking about. A typhoon turns clockwise, and these hurricanes turn counterclockwise, right? You watch the radar in live time weather maps, you can pretty much tell what direction they're going to send a storm. I was going to email you back there. Professional paranormal research, you're supposed to be blue. The Heart of Zany, thank you for coming in. And Mike Smith, Deborah B., Shaz73, Koala, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. There's been monster typhoons. Yeah, there was a monster typhoon earlier this year, right before Ian hit Florida, I remember. All right, let me see if I can find one more map on all this stuff. Yeah. One more map. What is the name of it? It may not pull it up. It may not. Let me look at one more thing here. Here's a radar. I'm not sure what this one is. Here's some storms going on in America. At night, these radar at night light up. As you can see, they're not that bad right now, but looks like there's some storms headed up into what, Michigan area and Illinois and Ohio. Yeah, and right here, what is this state? Yeah. So I'm not the weatherman. I'm just covering what I see, y'all. I can't predict the weather, that's for sure. But at night, I'm telling you, these radar are lit up at night, and these radar, they heat like the atmosphere, and they direct these storms and intensify these storms. We'll watch it in action one night when we all got more time. And these storms, as you can see, let me show you this. These storms get saturated with these blue frequencies. See this blue frequency surrounding the storm? I mean, that's something I've noticed lately ever since Hurricane Ina down in Florida. Hello, Too Tall Rob. Good to see you, my friend. Y'all don't, let me put this in here. Scan family. Hello. I'm sorry. I didn't try to miss you. Let me look at your channel here, my friend. Scan family. Yeah, you got 58 subscribers. I appreciate you when you come in here, my friend. Thank you. Where did I lose you at? But anyway, I was trying to look at a world view map. I bet it won't show up on the world view map. On the rest of these world view. I should have put map on. It is a world view map, but I normally just punch in world view. All right, let me put world view map. It's not showing what I usually. World view images. All right, let me try that. I don't want no images. I want a world view map. It's not pulling it up right now. Maybe this is it. Usually, some of this is not showing up on the world view map sometimes. but it should show. Let's see, down in Guatemala. It's like the timeline. They go by the clock. Maybe if I go back to a time that all this will show up. All right, let's see if I can see this hurricane down here, Julia. Let me zoom in on it a little bit. If it'll show up. But this is like almost like yesterday. But you can tell there's a lot of cloudiness in this area. I would need to see how to add something to this. I don't want to add that. Let's see. Maybe it's in here. Severe storms. Cloud effective radius. All right. That's a little better. Maybe. But anyway, I got to spend more time. You got to have time, y'all, when to do stuff. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming today and getting caught up on Hurricane Julia. Let me put my one other thing. If y'all don't mind, please, it'll be tonight. I have an upcoming premiere. Let me share this in the chat. If you will now, and hit the notification to it. That should be it right there in the chat. If you will, I'd appreciate you hit the thumbs up on it. It should be, there it is. Gotta go. Jim Davison, thank you for being here, sir, for coming in. I will check later in case you message. Thank you. It's all good, man. There's something I wanted to tell you. The Shav 73 says, Super Dave, off the coast of South America, the magnetic field has weakened. They're thinking the poles may flip. Could that fire these storms? I'm not a scientist. I just play one on YouTube. But really, I don't know. Is the poles really shifting? If we had a sudden shift, all of humanity would become extinct. It'd be like the days, they talk about the days of Noah. It'd be like when Noah was in the ark. The water, if there was a sudden shift, I mean, it's common sense. The water, the seas would just wash all the land down to nothing. So, I mean, a slow shift, really, really slow over like a 50 or 100-year period, maybe, we wouldn't see any changes. I mean, it's just my opinion, just my thought. If the earth is massive and round, like they say, and the earth flips over, hopefully, if that ever happens, hopefully it'll be so slow that we won't see any changes. I can only hope, y'all. But yeah, I have that premiere tonight. Y'all please hit that link because I'm going to end my live stream. And it'd be nice if you go ahead and hit that notification, and it'd be good to see you there tonight. Is that it? Let me see. Will it take you there? It's not taking me there. Why is it not taking? Is that? One more try. I think that was the wrong link, y'all. It was this link. Why y'all didn't tell me? Because it's not your fault, right? All right, let's see this one. This is it, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Catch you later tonight. Well, thank you. This is going to be like UFOs and strange events compilation. So it'll be pretty awesome, y'all. I put it together. It's like 10, 11 minutes long, I believe. And you've probably seen a few of these, but there's some in there you may not have seen. So it would be nice to see y'all here at the premiere in 8 hours. And I didn't go live to advertise, but while I was here, I thought I would mention it. Well, thank you, Scan family. You have an awesome day. May God bless y'all. Thank you, Mike, Jim Davison, Shad 73, off the top of my head, y'all. Bobana, thank you all. Did I miss Too Tall Rob? Make sure I didn't miss nobody. Professional Paranormal Research. Thank you for coming in. West Texas, Danielle, thank you. It's good to see you. I appreciate everyone that shared my video a while ago, too. Disciple of the Messiah, thank you for sharing my video, sir. I put up a weird video a while ago in my cat's eyes, and it got like 800 and something views in 30 minutes. And then it started slowing down. So YouTube blows my mind the way they do. Leslie Bosler, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all rock, man. Thank you all. Have a blessed day, y'all.